Alright, so let me unpause here. So I am running the latest patch right now. And it looks like, yeah, there's the enemy fleet right there. Alright. Oh, yeah, I need to turn the music off. 1 second. Before I get that copyright claim. Alright. So how's everybody doing today? We're on board our ISD as per usual. Trying to get the fleet organized. We lost our support ships last week, which is sad. Not much that we can really do about it, though. Trying to get the Diridex over here. Our Venator. Oh, a little bit of lag there, and it's probably all those ships popping in through the gate. So, there's an enemy fleet coming in. And they have a Venator, they have a Keldabi, and lots of support ships. Tons. How's it going, Ron? We just started. We got acclimated to lots of fighters. This is going to be a rough fight. Hopefully our fleet's up for it. Here comes the recon fighter. Alright, let's get you over here as well. Try to regroup the entire fleet here. Alright. No, you don't need to recall fighters. Ooh. We're going to be able to kill this before it... Come on, shoot it. There we go. Defense station's opening up on it too. Good. We're going to try to use this defense station to the best of our ability with this enemy fleet coming in. Make them come close to us. Alright. Oh, Diridex is going to be kicking some butt for sure. Keep an eye on the Discord to catch wind of any new details. Yeah. I've been trying to talk with, I've been trying to see if I could try to chat with Shulo and Mick today. And it's not the case. Mick, he was AFK most of the day. No one's really been able to talk to him. Did talk to Shulo, so if people have questions or concerns with the mod itself, I did get some generic questions answered for you guys. Alrighty. Enemy fleet is en route.
Awaiting orders. You're in trouble now.
Alright, so we're going to take direct control here. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove all orders for our cap ships here and all these other ships. Remove all orders. And we're on board this one. So there's... Here we go. Alright. Attack. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to move this order. Attack all targets in range. Attack all targets in range. And you, sir, I want you to attack all targets in range as well. Let's remove that order. Come on. Do you really need all your fighters right now? Alright. Oh, yeah, he's been in Discord most of the day, but he's been AFK from what everyone's been telling me. I don't even see where these guys are at. It says they're in front of me. Okay, so they're down low. Alright. So this is going to be the last episode of this playthrough, guys. We're starting a new series starting tomorrow. We're going to be doing Corporate Sector Authority Start, but it's mainly because of the Cradle of Humanity. And no, it is not recommended to play Cradle of Humanity yet. There should be a patch coming out within a week or so. Once that patch is out, then we'll be we'll be using that patch for the Cradle of Humanity DLC, but we're going to be doing it without the patch first and see how that goes. But we need to kill this Dobby as quickly as possible. Oh, come on. I need the travel drive right now. Come on, fighters, get out of the way.
Why are you shooting me? You did not mess up.
Danger.
Split apologize. Oh, be more careful next time.
Our Dobby's taking a beating right now.
Taking serious damage. Acknowledged.
Oof, fire sprays are getting shredded.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, we're in it. All or nothing. We're just going to keep going straight. How's it going, Captain Ryutaro? Oh man, this is going to be a fight. I have no idea why I can't move. There we go. Come on. Alright, so the Dobby's done. We got him. How's our Dobby doing? Well, our Dobby's taking a pounding. I need you to remove all orders, and I need you to go to attack all targets in range. Here we go. Captain, I need you up here, man. I need you up here. No, you don't need that. Oh, come on. I don't need you getting your peoples up. I just need you up here. Whew. Oh, nice. Dude, Captain, you need to send me a picture of that when you get done. I would like to see that. Cry having let's slip the dogs of war, Klingon proverb. Oh, I think we're taking a pounding now. Yeah, we are. Shields are almost offline. Prepare boarding party. You know what? We actually can. Alright. Start the operation.
Danger.
Alright. Disarmed. Oh, no. It's gonna die. No, Kill Dog was like, no, we're not boarding that. Destroy it. Alright, let's go, Arm. So we lost a lot of Marines there. That's alright. Alright, now it's just cleaning up fighters. So we survived this wave, but we took a lot of damage. They gave their life for the Empire. Absolutely. So we survived this wave. But we're probably going to have more enemy waves coming in. Alright. So we desperately need to get the Devastator over to the shipyard and repaired. Desperately. Whoa, 3 million. And we need to get the death set over there too. Alright. So we're sending the fleet out for repairs.
We found something out here.
Oh, I need you over here. There we go.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
And I need you to escape. Alright. Songs will be sung for their bravery. What class of ship is that and where can I get it from? What, the Keldabi? Need Ryutaro. Move all orders. I need you to go attack that. Along with the Venator. The Venator will go with. Where is our Venator? Oh, there you are, Ron. Alright. Songs will be sung of their bravery. Oh, man. That's very true, Ron. That's very true. That I'll go down in the history books. But, what else do we got going on? Probe. Kind of like it if you're out there exploring. Because we need to get rid of the rest of the stations out here. Nope. Alright. Let's drop another 1.4 in there. Information. Nope, not those. Not that one. This one. Alright. Tharkas. Alright. Let's get all our funds together here. Yeah, because we need to save up to start getting some more support ships as quickly as possible. Let's see. Any money yet? Yeah, 65,000. Alrighty. Hey, got a Doom Lizard. And all we're going to do is just repair it. And then go... No, we can't go highest preset here. X8s. What do we got here? No missile launcher. Ouch. No, we're not going to go with those. We're going to go with those. Hey, he's got some satellites, too. And some friend and foe mines. Nice. And he's got some advanced satellites. Tracker mines. Alright. I wonder if we got any more fighters that we can deal with. Ooh.
Entering system. Heretics end.
Can't see what's going on there, but killing them off. Alright, so there's lots of things that we need to get done here. So Death's Head, you're looking okay for fighter complement. So is Silver Whale. I think it's actually the Mando fleet that's taking the most damage. Yeah, see, we're down a lot of fire sprays. I remember at one point we had 30. What have you missed? My rules, you already missed some combat. Glorious combat. Indeed, Ron. Just see the notification you're on. I have to pause and buffer due to the signal's weak. Alaska's cold-ass outer rim state. Oh, man, you're fine. He's prepping the final push. Pew-pew the like button. So, yeah. So this is going to be the last episode, guys, for this series. We're going to be starting a new playthrough with the Cradle of Humanity patch. And no, it is not recommended to play with the Cradle of Humanity patch if you have it, the DLC. There's going to be a patch coming out in a week or so. According to Shulo, he said in probably the next week, have a compatibility patch specifically for Cradles of Humanity. So we're looking forward to that. And yeah, we're going to be using that patch as well when the patch actually drops. I think it's going to be like 0.48.2 or whatever. So like I was saying earlier before you guys started jumping in here, if you guys have any questions or any concerns or anything like that regarding what's coming or what the patch is or the DLC, anything like that, I'm more than happy to help you and answer those questions for you. But for the most part, though, I don't have any information on new ships. I don't have any information on what's going to be coming down the lines. Like, oh, it's like, when's the Executor going to be finished? I have no idea. I do know that there is being work done on a new our Quentin's class cruiser. I don't know if anybody's seen my last video on YouTube for X4 Star Wars related content. No, the patch is going to keep the Terrans in. They're not going to be replacing the Terrans either. It's just compatibility to get things running and working, such as like nerfing the Xenon stats so that way that they don't eat the Terrans so quickly. They're also going to be setting it to where basically the Terrans are neutral to everyone else. So it'll start trading and providing resources to other factions. So it is basically a backbone just left in their own corner of the galaxy. But yeah, eventually, according to Mick, when I did talk to him, Mick did say that eventually the Terrans will be replaced with some sort of Imperial faction. So there'll be either a subclass or the main Imperial faction for the X4 Interworlds. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so like I said, if you guys have any questions, concerns, anything like that, while we're waiting on our ships to get repaired, because it's going to take a minute. Whew, already 30 minutes into the stream. I felt like I just started this 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm going to remove the Daredex. I remove all orders and assignments. And I'm still going to do that with Captain Raitaro, so that way they can actually start doing some other things. Alright, so Captain Raitaro, I want you here, flying weight. And the same thing with the Daredex. Flying weight. Alright. So that'll keep them busy while we're trying to get this fleet repaired. But let's see here. We're still on 8.7 million. Only 2.2 coming in. Yeah, that's not good. What's going on with our traders? Okay, so he's about to do a trade. He's still got a while to go. Well, the patch... Oh, no, yeah, I already read that. Thought I was going to read turret. Yeah, we need this place up and running. Oh, that's right. I need cargo drones, don't I? So, logical overview. And drones. No, that's right. I don't have a manager yet, so I can't do anything about that. Also going to need miners for this place. Huh. Lots of money to be spent. Alright. So let's see. Let's get information here. Wow, you just pour through money, don't you? I was going to go ahead and just go put 4 million in. Confirm. No, screw it. We're just going to go full send on the full estimate. Whatever we need for trade, that'll just come as we're letting our traders trade. Do you think the Golem platforms will ever be added? Yes. I think eventually they're going to replace pretty much everything that has to do with station building. I think they're going to replace everything. So eventually, like, you'll be able to have like Golem pieces that you put together with the build manager and with the TIE X1. Is that new? Hang on a second. No. What was a TIE X1? Okay, never mind. But yeah, so like you'll be putting pieces together and stuff like that. That's what I think is going to happen. There's nothing confirmed on that yet. So there's nothing to be said really what they're going to be doing with it. But that's just my theory because of the total goal with the Star Wars overhaul is very ambitious, extremely ambitious, and I really want to see that come to fruition. Because I think it's going to be very good for both the community and the success of the mod itself. Because of the thing is like this mod's growing day by day by day. It's like more people getting added to the development team. More people are starting to stream and cover X4 Star Wars. With the DLC coming out, like a lot more attention is being brought over to X4, and then people are hearing about the Star Wars mod. So, I mean, this is the largest that I've ever seen a following for a Star Wars mod in a long time. I mean, I honestly think there's a bigger fan base for X4 Star Wars than the Star Wars mod for for Squad, and that's got a huge player base. I'm willing to stay by that because I mean, like, it's insane how many people have actually joined the Discord for X4 Star Wars. Not to mention, like, the amount of views that I get from you guys. Even, like, right now we're watching. It's like there's 11 people here watching. It's like, I just think it's amazing about how many people are interested in seeing this great, like, sandbox space simulator with Star Wars. So, we'll see as the days go. But for right now, they're just trying to get out as many ships as they can. That's going to be the next... That's going to be pretty much the rest of this year. Is just going to be nothing but ships. Just nonstop. Eventually, before the year's end, we will see the Terran faction be replaced with Star Wars counterpart. And another thing that they're desperately working on, and they're trying to figure out what they want to do with it, is the Xenon. Mick talked about that a lot. So we could see Yuzon Vong, we could see some sort of other robotic race. Excuse me. Another thing that has been proposed as an idea that Mick's wanting to explore is setting up a droid faction. So like kind of like the movie Solo, the Star Wars story, how there was like a droid rebellion. They're thinking about doing that with Xenon as well. So like they've got plenty of choices to choose from when it comes to the Xenon and how to address that and actually put in an actual Star Wars faction. So that's really cool. And yeah, right, Tar, you're absolutely right. Because people like playable Star Wars. You're absolutely right. And I think that's the big reason why Disney got rid of their contract with EA, because EA just wasn't coming out with enough Star Wars factions. And no, the CIS is already in game. They're just split up into two factions. So you've got the hang on, let me go this way so I can actually read it. Let's see, factions and relations, and we're looking at where is it? Techno Union right here. You got the Techno Union, and then you also have the Independent Commerce Guild. So there's your CIS. If they had Golan platforms, they better make it so it's a real cursed example. Being you have 3 pieces put in weird orders. No, I'm pretty sure they're going to be very specific on snap points. So like, you'll have different choices for the center piece, but like the ends will be like they can only attach on one side, to where you can't have like the round part being on the end part, and then I'm having trouble trying to describe this, but so like the rounded edges on the left and right of a Golan platform, like you probably won't have a snap point on the ends of those. Like you'll probably have a snap point on the inner side, so where you can have multiple square pieces. So where you can have like a say like a fabrication bay or a wharf or something along those lines, to where you can build fighters out of a Golan platform, but yet it's like an actual square piece. Or you can have like a defense piece for that square piece that goes in between the two rounded edges. So like you can have varying sizes of Golan platforms, so that would go into the lore aspect of like Golan 1, Golan 2, Golan 3. It's like, yeah, you won't have like the big like thickness of like a Golan 3, but like you can make the size of a Golan 3 in width and depth. Chance makes it cursed 50 times. Who knows? We might see that. We might. Another thing that's also been brought to the table for a pitched idea that Mick is also thinking about doing is the TIE Uglies. And I told him, please don't, because I already know you guys are going to be demanding me to play with TIE Uglies. No, I hate TIE Uglies. I hate them. I hate them. They're so cursed. They should have never existed. Alright, so that one's already done. Sweet. Alright, so let's see what else we can get on here. Because we still have... Okay, so we got that. We got our repair drones. Crew's still good. Yeah, so you're all set. Yeah. He is all set. Very nice. Alright. So we're going to send him back. And I'm just going to set him to defense for the Diridex. Defend for commander, and we're going to put you in Delta. TIE Uglies. Okay, so take a TIE Fighter cockpit, Ron, alright, and throw X-Wing wings on it. Or Y-Wing wings. Or like the Y-Wing nacelle engines. Or take like a Y-Wing cockpit and then throw TIE Fighter, TIE Fighter, like, wings on the side of it. Yeah, cursed ties is the best description for TIE Uglies, yes. I hate them. They should have never existed. The class for the Devastator is the Keldabi. So I'll pull it up over here in the shipyard. Oh, and that's something else I got to showcase for you guys. Is we've got a new fighter, and I'm thinking about buying some because they look awesome. And I can't wait. Okay, so yeah, Keldabi right here. Keldabi class battleship. She's got tons of firepower. So, like, if you were like high preset right here, average turret weapon output 36,575. So just tons and tons and tons and tons of really big guns, Ron. Huge guns. Another Thiaki. Yeah, no. Yeah, right here. The MOH-2 long-range turbo lasers. Like, they look like actual like battleship guns. Like, it's fantastic. It does have 2 small docks with a total ship capacity of 10, so you can actually mount 12 fighters on it. So that's pretty cool. Hand of the Thrawn replacing Terrans, the Maw, so many paths. Yeah, they're actually thinking about just replacing the Terrans with multiple warlords and separating them into separate factions. So like I can't look at the Terrans right now because of I'm running an older save. This is why we're going to be making a new save this week. But for the most part though, oh yeah, New fighter, new fighter, new fighter. Yes, new fighter. I'm so excited. R41 Star Chaser. And this thing has got some really impressive stuff on it. So we've got these IX-8s, okay? So like the burst weapon output damage, 8,006 sustained for 6,600. That's better than any TIE fighter, including a TIE Defender. 7,000 hull, that's better than any TIE fighter. Shields, 5,498. That's better than any TIE fighter. Recharge weight of 140 megawatts per second for the recharge rate. It does have a long delay, though, 8 seconds. So it's a bit of a long delay. But, I mean, combat stats-wise, like if I were to throw on the combat, roll rate of 90 degrees per second, pitch 77.1. Yeah, hang on, I'm going to pull this thing up against an actual TIE fighters. So we'll look at the R41. Let's pull the R41 first. There it is. High preset. And we're going to change it to thrusters combat and then confirm. And then we're going to add TIE Fighter Royal Guard because I think this is probably the best one. Got to make sure I throw those combats on. And then we're going to throw on the TIE Defender. Once I find it. TIE Defender, TIE Defender, TIE Defender. There it is. And, yep, it's got the combat on there. Sweet. So confirm. Alright, so there you can actually see the comparison stats. Okay, so what I was saying, if I could actually pull up the actual map for the Terrans. So the theory is being able to split, say, like the Moon, Mars, Earth, and Mercury and Venus over in one faction, then take Neptune, Jupiter, and Uranus, and switch that into a faction, and then the Pioneers of Sagaris, switch that to another faction. So that way you've got 3 warlords. That's the theory that they're looking into. From what I understand from talking with Mick, that's an idea that they want to pitch. But if it's reasonable, they'll probably do it. If not, what they're going to do is they're going to switch Sagaris, the Pioneers of Sagaris, and the current Empire into 2 different warlords, and then make the main Empire faction the Terrans, because of this have so much territory. But then again, all that subject changed. Like, they're just literally talking about it right now. Like, nothing's set in stone. They're just talking about it. But yeah, this is the combat stats that I was talking about, though, with the R41 Star Chaser. So, it doesn't have the hull or the shields of the TIE Defender, or the recharge rate, or the delay for the recharge rate. But, if you look at the radar range, it's on par with the TIE Defender. Burst weapon and sustained weapon isn't as good as the TIE Defender, but it makes up for that in acceleration. Makes up for it in the actual like travel speed and things of that nature. Like even its roll rates are pretty much identical to the TIE Defender. It's like, yeah, the TIE Defender beats it by a few seconds, but overall though, maneuverability wise, it's pretty much the same. Also carries 8 missiles, so yeah, it's like I really, really, really love the new R41 Star Chaser, and I'm thinking about building these for our Mandalorian fleet because it's going to be a cheaper adaptation. So let me take off the TIE Interceptor here, and then I'll throw on what we're using right now currently, and that's the fire sprays and the Camigulas. So let me pull up the fire spray first. Alright, Mando Fighter, confirm. Okay, so there's the combat stats of the fire spray. So the fire spray has insane defensive statistics compared to the R41 Star Chaser, but it's also at like 3 times the price of the R41 Star Chaser. So, like, that makes it worthwhile in my book for the R41. Nothing to is I'm going to take out the TIE Defender here, and we're going to add on the Camigula, because that's the other ship that we're using in the Mandalorian fleet. So it's a nice little, which one is which? I think it's the Mando Fighter. Yeah, Mando Fighter. So here's the Mando Fighter in comparison for the Camigula. So with the Camigula, yeah, it's got better recharge, it's got better hull, better shields. But look at the damage difference. And they're right around the same price. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really thinking the R41 is going to be the better pick overall. Especially with this maneuverability. Like, it's really good. And that recharge delay for the shields. So, instead of 18 seconds, it's 8 seconds. So, a full 10 seconds faster on the recharge. And, yeah, it's like, yeah, they recharge more quickly once the recharge starts. But, I mean, you still got to wait almost 20 seconds for that recharge. So, we'll see as we go with playing with R41 Star Chasers in the future. And another thing too is the new series is going to be Corporate Sector Authority, just so you guys know. And let's see, if we go R41 Star Chaser, high preset, and then switch that to that. Yeah, and run it just like this, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in here that I want to switch to. KX5s. Alright, so yeah, it's $942,000 for each one of these. Like, that is a great price, if you really think about it. Because of, if I were to... let's go ahead and cancel real quick, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the Camegulas, and we'll pull up the price tag for this thing. So, Camegulas are our heavy fighter for right now. 1.1, so we're saving $200,000 for every Camegula that we pull out. $200,000 for R41 Star Chaser with relatively similar statistics, but a lot more damage. Yeah, they can't take the hit as much as the Camegula, but... And then lastly, we'll look at the fire sprays. Fire sprays are so expensive, and I love them, I really do, but they're just so expensive. $2 million each, and that's not even if we go high preset. If we go high preset, it's 4.1. Like, they're really, really, really expensive. So I can't even afford one of those right now if I wanted to. Something about grabbing like 2 or 3 R41s and pull them into the Mando fleet. Alright, so we're about to be docking with the Dust Heads. Let's go over to Captain Ryutaro's ship over here. Teleport 2. Remove. And remove.
Entering system. Wretched skies.
Are we shooting? We should be. No, he's out of range. Alright. So let's get Captain Ryutaro here to go on ahead and fly and wait in here. And we're also going to pull the Diridex in here as well. While Death's Head's getting repaired. Keldalby's en route as well. So that's good. I just want to see a swarm of fighter craft just fly through. That may be a fun fleet if it doesn't crash. No, you don't carry, just fighters. Well, see, that's the thing. The problem is that fighters don't render very well, is the problem. So, it's kind of difficult, to say the least, about using... ooh, all that money just went away. It's kind of difficult to run a bunch of fighters and see what they'll actually look like. It'd probably be better and more efficient if I could run this on like Ultra 2K, which I've been trying to get my hands on a 3070. It's just that the craze over the graphics cards. I've been trying to get a 3070 since December. Like even before the US got their stimulus, like I've been trying to get my hands on a 3070. It's just so hard right now. But that's what I'm really trying to bring for you guys is a better quality experience overall. So, like, my plan overall is actually to get a 3070, stream in 2K for you guys instead of 1080p, and run this game in, like, the best, very best definition that I possibly can for you guys. That's the plan. But we'll see as the days progress. And the other thing, like I was saying, my rules, what carried me over to that is if I am able to run that, we probably might actually be able to see that, a swarm of fighter craft, but with my current graphical settings, you're not going to see them. You're really not. Alright. So we got a Y-Wing here. It won't be. I'm running a Ryzen 7 3700X. I'm also running it at 4.5 gigahertz. I'm also getting an extra 2 sticks of RAM, so that way I'll be running 32 gigabytes of RAM. I'm also running this game on an SSD, an NVMe drive. So I shouldn't be bottlenecked at all. Not to mention, it's like I've got a 900 watt power supply, so it's like everything that I have is overkill except for my graphics card. I'm still running a GTX 1060. Because at the time, I was just wanting to play games, like not actually streaming or anything like that. That Y-Wing got shredded. And all those fire sprays just pounding that Camegula. Ooh, the Keldobby made it. Oop, wrong button. You could keep the fire spray as a bomber gunship and then use the R-41 as a normal fighter, like the 2 to 3 fire sprays, and then the rest carrier R-41. Just an idea. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Halo, and that's something I want to look into because the R-41 just came out with the latest patch. It's brand new, and in all honesty, if I had R-41s to choose from the get-go, I probably wouldn't have as many fire sprays. I probably would only grab like 5 or 6 fire sprays and then ran like 20 R-41s. Because the Star Chaser is a really good fighter. Even if you look at playing like Empire at War, Star Wars Empire at War, the R-41s are very difficult to deal with in Empire at War. Even with X-Wings and A-Wings, like they're still difficult to shoot down. Oh. Alright. So I want you to fly out to here. And I also want the Diridex to fly out to here. And then we need to get our probe to stop doing his thing. I need you to get some advanced satellites for me, my friend. Let's go over here and upgrade repair at 2 advanced satellites for me. No, that's not good. Escape. Thank you. Alright. So the plan is, by the end of the stream, is to kill all of our ships, more or less. Because this series is coming to an end, and it really makes me sad that it is. Alright, so are you done? Ah, yeah, you are done. Sweet. I'm going to have you remove all orders and assignments, and then I want you to fly out of here as well. Get the fleet up together. Alright. Blood for the Blood God charge. That's the plan. That is the plan. I'd love to know where those traders are going. Oh, no, that's right. I need the Death's Head. We need to remove that movement order for Death's Head. And we need him to dock up here. I need him to dock so that way I can transfer somebody from the crew over to that station. Alright. Bounty Hunter Guild, what is it? Hot 290. Ooh. Alright. So let's go through real quick. See what our funds are at. So there's 400k. 200k. Ooh. 400k. And like 90,000. Ooh. 1.1 million. There we go. That's nice. 100k. And another 200k. And what do we got down here in the solar cell? 258,000. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be fixing bayonets. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Alright. We are en route with Captain Ryutaro's ship. Example 3. Vendor could put 9 fire spray up and the rest R41. That would give you, with only the fire spray, 170 missiles. Yeah, but I don't run missiles on the fire spray. Halo. I actually run the ion cannons, just so that way they can deal with larger targets than themselves, because they just rip the shields off. So, let me pull it up for a second here. Okay, so you have multiple options when it comes to the fire spray and what you want to run. So if we're looking at the ions, so that way you can run like your Krups launcher and your Krups launcher instead of the ions. That way you can actually run your light torpedoes or your concussion missiles or your ion torpedoes. I personally, and don't mention that shares with the seismic charges, so like that's out for me. Whereas I'd much rather be able to run ions and then run the seismic charge launcher as well, because with that ion you can shred the shields off real quick. Don't worry, Venator, you don't need to help, even though you have guns. Well, that's the thing though, is like he's got the largest range. He's got the longest range out of all of us. Alright, see where Death's Head's at. He's just not coming through over there. Ah, you're finally done. Nice. Alright, let's get you up here then. Alright. I don't know how far that is. Just waiting for these TIE fighters to dock. Hopefully they're not stuck. It doesn't look like it. Just waiting on, what, 3 TIE fighters to dock? 4. Alright. Oh no, we still got some more ties to get. Alright, so let's remove this order. And then what I need to do for here is load out. And we need to switch everyone to dock. Same thing with this ship. So they don't launch. Yeah, they just need a minute. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. They just need a minute. And then I want you just to fly up here. And I think we'll probably take direct control. So another thing too, guys, that we might be seeing, there might be a patch update for the Venator. So the Venator is actually running the same bridge as the Immobilizer and Vindicator right now. We're probably going to see that bridge get removed and actually get the ISD bridge. It's been brought to Mick's attention that the ISD bridge is actually the same bridge that's on the Venator through the Clone Wars series. So when you watch the Clone Wars series, it actually has this exact bridge that we're standing on. The Venators. So they're going to be updating the bridge on the Venator to have this bridge. So that'll probably be coming in the next patch as well. Oh. Alright. Go ahead and tack that for me. Alrighty. And here we go. I actually need to switch this to... Yeah, it's already switched to tack capital. Sweet. And all our fighters are still docked, which is good. Well, we'll see. We'll see, my rules. Because they're going to be polishing models eventually. It's just not on the top of the list right now. So we're gonna keep like some of the low poly textures and stuff like that for some of the ships, because they're just trying to get out of many ships right now. And if they try to go back and try to repolish every single ship that's already in, then we're not going to be getting any new ships. And everybody wants new ships. It's like for me, for example, it's like the ship that I want most is the Raider class Corvette. Like that's the one that I want the absolute most of. There's no other ship in the game that has me more jonesing than the Raider class Corvette, both the 1 and 2 class. So 2 being the Corvus from Star Wars Battlefront. You haven't docked just yet. Well, see, that's the thing, though, Halo, is when it comes to overall, like, ship capacity, the ISDs have just as much carrying capacity as the Venator. So, like, in lore, yeah, I mean, the Venator can carry a lot more fighters than the ISD can, but at the end of the day, as it stands right now, in-game and in-game functionality, the ISD and the Venator both have the same carrying capacity. So, if we look at Corporate Sector Authority real quick, actually, you know what, I'll just do it this way. Hang on, let me come to a full stop here. Let's go this way, and ship comparison, and we're going to get rid of that. Alright, so add, and we're going to go XL. Alright, so there's that one. Then we're going to add ship, and then we're going to go XL, and we're going to go with the Venator. Where's the Venator? Confirm. Okay, so if you look, crew's less than the Venator, units 30, but yeah, M ship capacity, the Venator has 1 + 1 docks, so that's 2 medium ships, but look, 18 small docks, that brings it to a total of what, 82, and then over here you got 84, so technically you can carry more on ISD2 than you can with the Venator. The Venator has better maneuverability stats, but that doesn't really mean much when you're looking at average turret output, how much hull it has, how many shields it has. Yeah, it's like the overall, the Venator is... ISD2 is probably just a better pick overall. Yeah, the Venator can deploy them faster, you're absolutely right. But where the number of docks actually makes the most difference is docking, not launching. Because they launch so fast that you're literally talking about half a second to a full second difference in fighter complement being deployed with the Venator versus the ISD. I've already had this conversation with another guy. What if they add the Lucrehulk? Yeah, that'll be the ultimate carrier for sure. But then again, what if they add, say, the Gladiator or the Harrower class Star Destroyer or a Bellator, or you have the historical carrier complement size of the Executor? I mean, like there's tons of carriers coming. Because of the Gladiator's probably going to have 72 total ship capacity with the number of docks and capacity combined. You're probably going to have 72 on the Gladiator alone. And the Gladiator is something else that I'm looking forward to because that'll be my absolute carrier. Because I'll have it rolling in with an ISD and put it on defense for the ISD. And then so while it's sitting there chilling in the back line, like the Venator usually does as it stands with having it as a defense for the Keldabi, we'll be seeing pretty much the same AI behavior as the Venator with the Gladiator. So at least that's my thoughts. I mean, we'll see how it works in game when it finally comes. But yeah, it's like there's a lot of Imperial ships that I think are missing that would really make the Imperials a lot more entertaining to play. Same thing with the Rebels, because Mick did tell me that one of the next ships to actually come for the Rebels is actually the wingless MC-80. They're actually trying to get that out and working with the last patch. With the Arquentins Immobilizer and Vindicator, they're trying to get the wingless MC-80 out and getting an actual proper carrier for the Rebels in the New Republic. So we'll see how it goes as we keep going on. And yeah, I'll be covering as many of the ships as possible. So When you guys are curious and want to see what the latest ship is like, yeah, I'll be covering it so that way you guys can see what it's like. And I apologize. Have you guys been getting dual audio this whole time? Is that better? So I'm just sitting here looking over at my audio mixer and I see that there's 2 bars going. Alright, so we're heading out over here. If I was going to choose a cap ship to have in Star Wars, I would choose a Lucrehulk with updated tech if possible. Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about the Star Wars mod, and like you having multiple alliances with several factions, is the fact that you can actually take the Lucrehulk, right? And if you're allied with the Imperials, you can take it to the Imperials and then throw on you can throw on Imperial shields, Imperial weapons. You can load it out with TIE interceptors if you wanted to. It's like you have so much freedom to do with whatever you want with Star Wars ships that you're not going to get with many other games, including Empire at War for that matter. It's like you can't choose the Rebels and then all of a sudden start getting TIE fighters left and right with like Bellator dreadnoughts, you know? Like you're not going to be able to get that. Whereas here in X4 with the Star Wars mod, it's like you can pick and choose what you want. For me, I'd take an Venator with updated tech with A-Wings, Y-Wings, has carrier complements. Yeah, absolutely, Halo. You actually sound just like my buddy Phoenix Jet. He's actually taking ISDs and throwing A-Wings and X-Wings in there with TIE Defenders. Let's go take a look at Tharkas, see what's going on over there. Oh, they're docking over there. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't see any hostiles in sector except for that recon fighter. Alright. Probably speed. Being able to flex to several different sectors. My rules would be my guess with the Lucrehulk. By the Venator over the Lucrehulk. That would be my speculation. Yeah, I know you're asking Halo, but like I was just saying, it's like that's my argument for having the Venator over the Lucrehulk is because of just the sheer mobility. Lucrehulk's going to be very, very slow.
Last order cannot be completed.
And see, that's what's also great, too, in my rules, and Halo for you both. Like, it all comes down to personal preference. Like, me, I'm a looks kind of guy over actual functionality any day of the week. It's like, I always take looks. It's like, I hate the look of MC-80 ships, Mon Calamari ships. I hate the look of them. So, like, I hate running them. But then again, it's like, I love X-Wings. I love A-Wings. I like Y-Wings pretty good. It's like, I like the Rebel fighters, but I don't like the Rebel capital ships. I prefer the Imperial capital ships. Then again, I'm always very biased towards a Imperial TIE interceptor anyways. Well, the TIE interceptors. Oh, the explosion effects are so good.
Awaiting orders.
I just love how the tractor beam was like, yeah, I'm going to tractor beam a station that can't move anyways.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so that one's done. See how they're doing over here. Yeah, meanwhile, we'll go to the right. I enjoy functionality over looks. As long as it doesn't hurt to look at, I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's like it all comes down to personal preference. It's like I know lots of people that would rather have like the min-maxed stats and have more enjoyment over the min-maxed stats rather than like the actual looks of everything. I know plenty of people like that. Oh crap! It's already we're already an hour and 11 minutes into the stream. All right, guys. Well, I gotta take my 5-minute break real quick. Not to mention I need to refill on drink anyways. I'll take my 5-minute break real quick, and I'll be right back. I can't believe I'm already 10 minutes past the break time. But yeah, we're just going to be finishing up with these stations and moving on to the next system and trying to find as many fights as possible. Alright, so I'll be right back, guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon. So don't go anywhere just yet. Alright, I'm back. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, there we go. Don't mind the lopsided turning. Why are you all the way out there? Ron, what are you doing commanding that vendor over there? Now, let's keep turning over. Try to get those octuple turrets flying. Hey, what's going on, Chaos? Trench run weakness can be fixed if you close the hangar door. I like the theory crafting you guys are talking about. Me, I won't be running any Lucre Hulks. I'll probably get one just for my rules if it comes up, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the Lucre Hulk. It's just way too slow. Like, it's just not very viable in my opinion. Yeah, it can carry a huge fighter combat, but it's just, it's just like, it's great for defense. Like, if you wanted to hold a sector down, it's like, it's great for that, but actually attacking and assaulting, not so much. At least that's just my opinion. Teach their own, though. Why haven't we killed the station yet? Why don't I have the information for it? It's 3%. Okay. Ray shields turn on and off quickly if needed. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if they're going to actually put in like some sort of ray shields or anything like that. It's like, I don't know. It's great for speculation, though. You can always ask in the Discord on the questions or suggestions. See what the devs have to say about putting in ray shields. Yeah, Lucrehulk can make a good space station. You're absolutely right. And that's what I'm saying. It'd be great for defense. Like, if you combine that with a defense platform, oh my gosh, just imagine what all you could slay in front of you with just one Lucrehulk and a defensive station. Like, right outside of Jump Gate. It's like everything that comes in just gets slaughtered. Especially if you have it with a good fighter complement. Who knows? Maybe the Lucrehulk might actually be a station building type. Who knows? Alright, well, we're doing that. Yeah, they're already done with that one. Oh, yeah, go attack that. And I need you to go attack that. And we'll be right behind them. And let's see, I'm pretty sure we're docked over here on the defense platform finally. Yeah, we're docked, okay. So I just need to get information, crew, let's just pick one of these people, yeah. Work somewhere else for me. Select, manager, assign, and then when you go in through here, Death's Head, I need you to come over here. Flying weight. Alright. Oh, man. Alright. Make one armor in production, one in storage, keep the other for fighters. Yeah, no, that's definitely an idea. So then again, it's like, we don't know what's going to happen with the Lucrehulk until the Lucrehulk finally comes in, you know? So, like I said, it's definitely a question for the developers. Like, definitely pop that question in on the Discord, and they'll answer you straight up. It's like what their thoughts are with the Lucrehulk, because I'm sure there are already been started work on the model for the Lucrehulk, because it's definitely a very popular ship. I wish that ramming was a thing in this game, Halo. But then again, also I'm glad that it's not, because of my experiences with X3. It's just a nightmare. X3. Because, like, you just come through a jump gate, and then another faction comes in with an ISD or another capital ship right behind you, then both ships just instantly explode. Like, there's no shield damage, hull damage. Like, it's just instantly explode. That's something I didn't like with X3. So Mick went in and put in a bounce mechanic for X3, and that was pretty problematic as well. It's not just the speed. I'm sure that like the yaw, the roll rate, and everything like that is going to be slow too on the Lucrehulk. It's going to take forever to turn around. It's going to be more cumbersome than the ISD. Like having a ship that's more cumbersome than the ISD, I don't want to be piloting that thing or giving it orders. Because it's just going to take an hour for it to move. Oh, there it is. See it? Looks like we're going to come up above it. Let's see if I can do this. So there's the defense platform right there. Come on, keep coming down, keep coming down, keep coming down, keep coming down. I wish I could select it. There it goes. Yeah, there we go. Speaking of Battlestar Galactica, my rules. You remember how we talked about Battlestar Galactica being in X4? There's actually a guy working on a mod. It's the Flight of the Ocean Raider. He's trying to add in the Mass Effect Normandy and the Galactica into the game. So like that could be pretty entertaining. I might give that a showcase as well when that mod is when they finally release those ships. So seeing like Battlestar Galactica ships in X4, I think would be very, very fun. Like to think if somebody were to take those models and make an overhaul for X4 like they're doing with the Star Wars Interworlds, and then have it versus Cylons versus Colonials. Like that would be very entertaining. Yeah, I probably would too. Battlestars are fantastic. I don't know how they're going to work shields or weapons or anything like that. Like, I have no idea about that. But then again, he's only got the model out so far. He doesn't have, like, actual in-game, like, mechanics or anything like that for it yet. So right now it's just a model. Doesn't have weapons, doesn't have hangers, anything like that yet. So like I said, it'd be entertaining to see how what he wants to do with those ships with X4. So yeah, when he gets those out, then I'll definitely give it a once over and showcase them. Is this place neutral now? Yes, it is. Alright. Big fight coming up. Got lots of stations to try to tear out, and they're probably going to try to defend Family Zen very, very hard. I'd take the Pegasus if I could get my hands on it. Honestly, I'd probably take a Valkyrie class in my rules. Welcome back, Captain Ryutaro. We're sitting here talking about the Flight of the Ocean Raider. He's adding in the Battlestar Galactica and the Normandy. He's only got the models. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll take a look at it right after stream. I'll definitely respond to you, brother. I'll give it a once over. Alright, so that defense station is done. And we're just going to hop up out of here. And then we're going to order these 3 to go fly through the gate. Alright, let's fly through. Back up to 9 million. Well, that's good. So we need traders and miners for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy ships here. And medium. And that one. Trade transpo. And we need 4. Confirm. And then we're going to need 4 miners. With low preset. Buy ships.
Awaiting orders.
Medium. And I think it's going to be the regular miner. Yeah, regular miner. And we're going to go low preset on those. Add a shopping list. Oof, we can only get 3. Alright. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be running the Star Wars mod, Captain Ryutaro, with the Battlestar Galactica. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to run those two together, so we probably won't actually run those. Reaper ship from Mass Effect would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool. Brace your ships, it's coded to RAM. I'll take a Galactica with a honeycomb keel to prevent backbreaking. Yeah, that would be actually pretty interesting. Because I know like the side armor is actually honeycombed, but not to the effect of like the entire front forward. I know it's got honeycomb for like a full deck coverage, so that way they can keep out blast damage from nuclear warheads and such. It's like the weakest parts of Battlestars are actually their hanger arms. They're the most lightly armored. Yeah, it's like I played a lot of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Oh man, I love all the ships in there. I say that they're not making any more DLC for it. They're starting a whole new project, which the new project they're actually working on is Warhammer 40k. So that team that made Deadlock and is making a Warhammer 40k tabletop game, but like with real-time strategy in it. Oh man, it's gonna be great. Probably definitely gonna showcase that when it releases, but probably won't make a series of it or anything because I really just want to focus in on the X4 content for you guys. Alright, so we got one ship through already. That's the Devastator. Gonna teleport over.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Model load in. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting system to do battle in. Lots of enemy stations to take out. Be nice if we had a nice little support fleet. Alright, so is those Gazantis done? They are. And the miners are done as well. So let's get those 3 miners up. Alright. Last of the ISDs coming through. Single M12 coming up. You might be right about that, Halo. I'm talking about like the Reimagined series, the one that was on ABC, not the original like 1970s stuff. Because I'm more familiar with that with Battlestar Galactica. Oh man, like could you imagine a Halo mod for X4? Oh god, oh I'd have a field day. I love Halo, especially their ships, man. Like I love a Halcyon class and a Marathon class. Oh, even the Paris class frigates are great as well. Alright, so the Devastator's here. Let's go back up to Death's Head here. Let's teleport too.
Requesting immediate backup.
Aw, missed it. Alright, so let's get the 4 cap ships here. And remove all orders. And I need you guys to attack this. And then attack this. Alright. Honestly, if I had to choose a ship to survive in the universe I would choose a homeworld mothership like the Pride of Hagara, the Vagir mothership. That's not a bad way to go. I just don't personally like the size of homeworld ships. Like their fighters are the size of a Gazanti. Like that's their strike craft. Their strike craft are huge. That I didn't know, Halo. They could lose 90% of its hull integrity and still survive. I had no idea. Alright, let's go back to information here, and let's go to loadout. Oh, you're set to all defend? Attack all enemies, and then we switch to capital ships, and these to capital ships, and this to capital ships. There we go. Launch, and launch. Alright, so you're set. You set? Yeah, you're set. I'm gonna switch this over to attack all enemies as well. Alright. See how menacing we look coming in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know these Death Watch Mandalorians are sitting there like, what did we do? Like, why is this happening to us? Like, seeing this fleet come in. Look at that. There's 2 ISDs and a Venator just loitering around. And here we go. No, not yet. Thought he was in firing range. Is that Captain Right target? Yeah, it is. Let's pull the information for him, and let's get the fighters to start launching. Let's get the fighters out there. Launch and launch. Oh, that poor miner. Here comes all the defense fighters. Alright, so let's see. So you guys have any hopes for the new venture system? Not me, Chaos, because they don't allow the venture system to be modified. You can't be running any mods with it. I saw a ship-sized showcase. If you want a small fighter craft, just take the Kadashi's Swarmers. Like twice the height of a human. Interesting. Let's see from this angle. Yeah, it's Captain Ryutara that's forward, not us. Fairly certain it is. Yeah, he's the one that's more forward. It's going to be looking better from his angle, so let's go ahead and teleport over him. If it will allow me. Yeah, let's teleport over. Teleport to. Let's watch it from his angle, from his bridge, since this is where all the fighting is. Defense drone just crashing into the bridge. Oh yeah, that station's just getting gutted. Alright, they would also be real easy and cheap, I would assume, to make that is. That'd be interesting. But then again, it's like every single, who's trying to A-Wing versus SSDU. Yeah, but my shields aren't offline. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, it's like, going back to, like, they'd be real easy and cheap. That really comes down to what the, mod developer themselves want to balance. Because I remember the reaction of everyone when they said the ISDs would be over 100 million, and that's what they want to aim for, is keeping ISDs very expensive. So, it really depends on the modder, on where they want to put the pricing of a ship, and how much grind they want you to have to get the said ship. It really comes down to the mod developer. Alright, they're sending a fleet our way yet. They should be. A lot of Crusaders. There we go. That's much better. Let's look at this TIE Vanguard. Those Crusaders are very brave. Very brave indeed. You poor souls. Well, at least these Deathwatch Mandalorians are getting their wish to die gloriously in combat, even though it's foolish. Ah, interesting, Halo. That's very interesting. Oh, enemy fleet. They have arrived. They've got a Venator. Move all orders. And then we're going to grab this one, and this one. And hang on. That one. And then we want to attack all targets in range this way. Let's pull all our fighters back before they get shredded. Yeah, I need you to attack that. Crusader on Crusader. It's interesting. I feel we're going to lose that fire spray. Not much that we can do about it. This is going to be a huge fight. I just need you to get moving. Same thing with you. Alright. Lost Dune Lizard. That's a lot of fighters. Come on. There we go. So move all orders and then attack all targets in range. He's trying his best, the Crusader, the lonely Crusader. He's trying his best. Yeah, that Crusader's dead. Not to say that we can't get more. Because I'm fairly certain with our income, we're going to get plenty and plenty of money. Heck, we can probably afford one right now. Actually, I almost swear on it we can afford a replacement right now. Not if he keeps losing money. Sweet. Nope, we can't afford one. Not right now. Alright. Let's get back to the action here. Alright, I'm going to hop out in a fighter. Which one we're going to go in? TIE Interceptor or a... oh, I've lost my TIE Interceptor. So, that just makes it this one. Fine, wait. Alright, let's get out. And there's our autosave. Alright, so let's read the chat here. It's talking about surviving an actual galaxy with FTL drive. I don't think that's a glorious way to die. Successor of the Marathon class heavy cruiser. That's just walking into a shotgun. How about the UNSC Infinity? If you could skip the torture part of the process, would you be a Spartan from Halo or a Space Marine from 140K? Anyone can answer. I'm not sure for myself. I'd probably take Spartan from Halo. Because, I mean, combat-wise, like if you're talking about like physical armor, they're pretty much similar, except the fact that you're going to have more movement out of a Spartan. Granted, yeah, the Space Marine from 140K is going to be much stronger, and his weapons are going to be much better, but just the mobility. It's like I'd like to be more mobile and not such a big target. Not to mention, it's like you can't really do stealth recon in Space Marine heavy armor, whereas you can in you can quite easily in Spartan armor. Wow, they've almost cleaned up all the fighters already. There's not much left. Oh man, that's such a gorgeous sight. Take a screenshot of that real quick. Alright. Come on, I want to target one of these. Oh. Yeah, I don't need to get hit by those flak bursts. That's going to hurt. Woo! This is where the fun begins. Oh, bounced off of there. Trying to turn around in time. Alright, let's get in on these engines. Oh, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Woo! That vendor was like, no, I don't like you sitting there. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I need to let these shields recharge. Whew! That really hurt. Do have enemy fighters out and about. There's one chasing me, looks like. Looks like two of them chasing me. Golly, I do not have the maneuverability for these defense drones. I actually shot one of my own TIE fighters right there. Alright. So what we're going to do while this is going on, we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I want you guys to hit this. And let's go and remove that. Alright. Man, these drones turn our fighter complement apart. Alright, so let's read chat here. No one wants to live in that 40k universe after fighting. At least Spartans can have a home after. Not the Marines, it's just more war. Tyranids, and they're worse than the Flood. Yes, that's also true. Or Dark Eldar. Yeah, Dark Eldar. Yeah, God. Don't get me started on those slavers. The Tyranid can survive in the vacuum. The Flood, not so much. The Flood can. Flood can survive in vacuum. I didn't say we were living in the universe if that was the case. I take Halo any day. Screw living in 40k. Yeah, it's the little poppers. I don't know what their exact term is, but the little poppers are they can't survive in vacuum, but like their hosts can. If I was gonna live in 40k, I'd take my chances in being Necron Lord or a worshiper in Nurgle. Dude, Necron Lord for sure. I can't remember his name, but like the guy that like literally like captures everyone and puts them in like freeze in his own personal museum. Like yeah, that would have been awesome. Play like the be that guy for like just an hour would be so much fun. It's like he's got one of the Primarchs in captivity. I can't remember which, but that's funny. Can't remember that guy's name, but he's such a troll. I love it. Ooh, lag.
Autonomous distress drone. Drone component.
And we're overheated. That's unfortunate. They're trying to shoot at me! If I get hit once, I am so dead. Like, those rounds are coming so close. Yeah, we're committing war crimes. I'm fine with it. Alrighty. Well, I would steal the Primarch from him and troll him back. Just enjoy the chase scene. I'd like to serve Archon the Gatherer as second in command. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah? That actually... Yeah. Like, cue the Billy Hill chase scene. It honestly is entertaining to watch stuff blow up here. Next 4, I mean. Oh, absolutely. Any Imperial and ever war crimes? What are those? Never heard of them. You're not wrong, Doc Moon. You're not wrong. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be winding down the stream soon. And it saddens me that we're bringing this series to an end. Because this is really where, like, we're in a perfect position. It's like we've conquered Wretched Skies. We've taken out this Wretched Skies. We're moving into Family Zen. Like, this is where I want to be. But to start a whole new campaign, for all the fleets that we have slayed, all the Venators that we have killed, all the times that we have actually sat here in Heretic's End and survived wave after wave after wave of Death Watch. It's been such a great campaign, and I hate that I'm seeing it come to an end. But with the Cradle of Humanity DLC, we've got plenty of more times like this coming up in our future, and we shouldn't have to do any more restarts after that. But hopefully, within the next few weeks, we can get back to where we were. One more stream. The stream's coming back on Sunday. We're still going to have our streams on every Sunday. It's just going to be a whole new campaign. That's all it's going to be. But for the most part, ladies and gentlemen, this is all I have to offer for you. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go a full send on this split equipment dock in the closing hours of our campaign. So I hope you guys have enjoyed playing through the Imperial campaign with me. Seeing our ships, the Death's Head, the Deridex, Devastator, and the Silver Whale. It's been fun. And I've been loving having you guys watch us go through with the Imperial campaign. Whole new campaign starting on Monday. Tomorrow. Whole new campaign. And yes, I know my rules. Providence. I understand. Don't have to tell me twice. I know you want your Providence. You know what? Actually, just stop that. Stop that. Remove all orders. Yeah. Let's get Death's Head to move up here. Let's do this smart before it's just like all of our fighters are dead and it's just the caps just left. Might be the smartest strategy. Oh, let me see here. Alright, information. And we're going to dock everything. Disarmed. Docked. Nope. Information. And docked. And already the Silver Whale. I'm looking for... Where's the Venator? Oh, it's this one. Nope. Which he's lost pretty much his entire fighter complement already. Docked. Alright. Alright, who's the last one? Hasn't moved there. Alright, you. Alright. This is going to be one heck of a fight. We're going to probably lose all our ships here, but it's the end of the stream. It's coming close to the end of the stream. We're going to go as far as we can before I end it. So that way you guys can be entertained with the closing waning hours of, the waning seconds, really, of this campaign. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. I just hate that we couldn't grow even further and start building our own capital ships, which is something I'm not going to be aiming for our new campaign. Ah, Dark Moon. You're actually onto something there. Something that I'm actually going to be doing with the new start is I'm going to be building stations for other factions. A buddy of mine started doing it that way, and within 3 days, he had his own shipyard, and he was building his own capital ships by day 3. So that's probably what I'm going to look at going on in the future, is running the Star Wars Interworlds with the station building because of the fact that we don't have the vanilla stations, the vanilla modules, the vanilla weapons. They're not so specific anymore. Like they literally just like, oh, I just need this building, this building, this building, this building, and that's it. That's all they need. What ship is this? The Diridex, the Venator. Yeah, we need the Venator up here for sure.
Requesting immediate backup.
When you guys are ready, go ahead and start attacking. And we're going to head and remove this order and just tell you straight to attack. Alright. So, let's get regrouped with our fleet here. Where are we, anyways? Okay, there we are. But yeah, it's like, I really want to focus in on that and seeing what that's like. Running trying to build the defensive stations and such for factions, because it's going to be an interesting new play. Alright. Fleet looks ready. Has the Diridex turned around yet? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has. Yeah, he's all the way down there. That's fine. Alright. Once we get engaged and we get close range on that equipment dock, is when we'll launch our fighters. That's Captain Ryutaro with the Silver Whale. There's Death's Head. Alright. Even though this is where I usually end the stream, like I said, we're just going to take out, whether we kill this equipment dock or we lose all our stuff, whichever way it's going to go. I'm going to step away just for a minute. I'm not going to give you the be right back screen, so that way you guys can still see the ships moving into the combat and everything like that. But I'll be right back, because like I said, this is usually where I end the stream. We're just going a little bit longer. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to step away for a second.
Requesting immediate backup.
Alright, I'm back, and it looks like our Venator is about dead already. No, he's actually doing pretty fine. Alright. So there goes Dust Head. We're probably just going to teleport over to that real quick. Get in there. Get in on the action. Try to close as close as we can before we launch fighters. I'm loving the ASMR stream. Well, I'm sorry for stepping away so much. I hate to steal another content creator's saying, but he has something on his Twitch chat. He says, "Hail Hydrate." So, yeah, it's like, "Hail Hydrate." It's like, and then you keep hydrated. It's good. Alright. Alright, travel mode's charging.
Requesting immediate backup.
Come on, it's almost there. Just charge. Just, there we go. Yeah. Well, hello there. Alright, now we can get up. And now we teleport over to the other ISD. Get the other ISD over here. Alright.
We were hit. Acknowledged.
Pew, pew, pew. That's right, Compose. We're going a little bit longer than usual. It's good to see you here. Should make a list of honor for the capital ships and their captains. YouTube's got their eye on you now. Well, the guys on Twitch. My rules. Turbo lasers mow the lawn. Alright. And we are here. There's a good spot.
You're taking hits.
I need you to switch to resist there, buddy. Alright, so now what we need to do is go to information, load out, and launch. Same thing with Silver Whale. Launch, and launch. So now we can teleport back to... Just have it fly out here. Flying away. Alright. I honestly thought this station would put up more of a fight. It's like he's just doing a little bit of hull damage to Death's Head. The Venator's taking a lot of shield damage. But no, this has been fun, guys. I hate that, like I said, I hate that we can't continue this series any further. But hopefully, I hope you guys are going to be enjoying. I'm going to be doing a lot of campaign stuff. So the episodes for the week will be campaign missions for Cradle of Humanity. And on the weekends, we're going to be doing live streams. We're going to be killing stuff and building our fleets and sending our fleets to several areas to start destroying the enemy. I don't know who the enemy is going to be yet. I really don't. Probably not Corporate Sector Authority, sorry. Probably the Trade Federation, Techno Union, and Intergalactic Commerce Guild. It's probably what we're going to go to war with. But before that, we're going to get allied with them first. We're going to get our not Praetorian. What's the name of that ship now? Hang on. Providence. That's it. Providence. We gotta get our Providence first. Then we'll go to war with them. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed tonight. I know we went a little bit longer than usual. But if you guys haven't already, if you're new here, go ahead and like, subscribe down below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. It's been fun, guys. And I hate that we're putting this playthrough to rest because there's so much more that we could be doing. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Laters, everyone.